Title page. All the three researches followed the same format. On the other hand, when it comes to the number of words for the title, Book 1 consists of 15 words while both Book 2 and Book 3 consist of 12 words each. Book 1 writes the names of the researchers in upper and lowercase letters and in alphabetical format, same with Book 2. But on Book 2 and Book 3, the names are written in uppercase letters. Also, on the bottom part of the title page, Book 1's description is different from Book 2 and 3.
Approval sheet. All the three researches followed the same format. The name of the advisor is not present in all of the researches, only the signature. On the other hand, the names of the researchers on Book 1 are written again in upper and lowercase letters, but in Book 2 and 3 they are all written in uppercase letters. Also, only the signatures of the panel members are present on Book 1 and 2. But in Book 3, both the names and signature are present. They also differ in stating the name of the department. In Book 1, it is in partial fulfillment of the requirements in IE 402, while in Book 2 and 3, it is in fulfillment of the requirements in Bachelor of Science in Industrial Education. The page number is written in lowercase Roman numeral for both Book 1 and 3, while Book 2 didn't have any page number.
Acknowledgement. All the three researches follow the same format. In Book 1, they first acknowledge their family. Second is their professor and their advisor. Lastly is the head of the IE department. For Book 2, they first acknowledge the Almighty God. Next is their professor, their advisor, the respondents, their family and classmates respectively. For Book 3, they first acknowledge the Almighty God. Second is their family, then their professor, advisor, panel members, their classmates, the respondents, and their former teachers and classmates respectively.
Abstract. All the three researches followed the same format and consist of 2 pages each. Book 1 has a total of 309 words, Book 2 has 231 words, and Book 3 has 350 words.
Table of Contents. All the three researches followed the same format. Double spacing, justified, margins are 1.5 inches on the left and 1 inch on the remaining side. Title written in center and in uppercase letters. Page number written in lowercase Roman numeral. Font style is Bookman Old Style. Font size is 12, and the titles are aligned to the page number by dots. The chapters are represented by uppercase Roman numeral, while the appendices were represented by ABCs.
List of figures. All the researches have a page for list of figures and they follow the same format. Double spacing, justified, margins are 1.5 inches on the left and 1 inch on the remaining sides, title written in center and in uppercase letters, page number written in lowercase Roman numeral, font style is Bookman Old Style, font size is 12, and the list of figures are aligned to the page number by dots. The figures are also represented by numbers.
Chapter 1, Introduction. All the researches follow the same format. The research books presented the background of the study from international, national, and local aspect. They also presented the variables and the summary of unresolved issues regarding these variables. They also specified the references. For the statement of the problem, they all consist of 3 problems each, from general to specific, since all the researches deals with 2 variables only. In the significance of the study, they also mentioned the beneficiaries of the study and stated the benefits that they will get from the result of their study specifically. On scope and delimitation, all the researchers answered the 5W and 1H question, except for Book 1 because it didn't state how they acquired the data. Both Books 1 and 2 stated the number of respondents, while Book 3
Chapter 2. Review of related literature and studies. All the researches followed the same format. Both Books 1 and 2 have complete headings of 5, while Book 3 didn't state the hypothesis and doesn't have theoretical framework, leaving it with only 3 headings. All their variables are defined separately with references. For Books 1 and 2, they stated theories that serves as the basis for the study. All the conceptual frameworks of 3 researches are in figure form, with a brief description of the figure below. The hypotheses of Books 1 and 2 are both in narrative form. All the 3 researches define the variables and other subtopics or phrases mentioned on the research.
Chapter 3 Methodology. All the researches followed the same format and consist of 5 headings. On research design, Book 1 stated that the researchers used correlation study in testing their hypothesis. Book 2 used comparative research, while Book 3 used descriptive research method. In catering the global and analytic learning of the reader, only Books 1 and 2 have both descriptions and illustrations or figures. In representing the samples, all the researchers stated the number of respondents and their profiles, but only Book 1 used table for additional representation of data. On the other hand, Book 1 didn't state how they acquired the data from the respondent, while Books 2 and 3 stated that they conducted a survey for acquiring the necessary data. When it comes to the instruments used, Book 1 adopted the Aguilar-Angeles Parenting Style Scale, Book 2 adopted the Education Students Career Path Preference Questionnaire and also stated the developer, while Book 3 adopted the Service Quality of University Questionnaire from 2007. All the researches also stated a detailed procedure on how the data are acquired from conducting a survey to interpreting the data acquired. Also, the researches are all in quantitative form, thus making a statistical treatment for the data. Both Books 1 and 2 use table to represent data while Book 3 use purely narrative.
Chapter 4 Presentation, Analysis, and Interpretation of Data. All the researches follow the same format. The ordering of the headings of all the researches is parallel to the statement of the problem in Chapter 1 and in declarative form. In presenting the data, only Book 1 includes table, figures, and description, while Book 2 and 3 only present tables and description. After presenting the acquired data, they present the similarities and differences of the result from the studies in Chapter 2 and did their interpretations.
Chapter 5. Summary, Conclusions, and Recommendations. All the researches follow the same format. A summary of Chapter 1 to 3 is clearly stated. The numerical results of the study are present in the findings, parallel to the ordering of the variables from the previous chapters. Also in presenting the conclusions, only Books 1 and 3 stated a negative result, while Book 2's result is parallel to its hypothesis. All the researches address the recommendations parallel to the beneficiaries in Chapter 1. They do not include other sectors, except for what is mentioned in Chapter 1.
References. Only Books 2 and 3 includes references while Book 1 provides bibliography but they follow the same format. APA format, single spacing, justified, margins are 1.5 inches on the left and 1 inch on the remaining sides, page number is in numerical form, and font style is Bookman Old Style, font size is 12. Book 2 consists of 31 references, while Book 3 has 14 references. Book 1, on the other hand, has 55 books listed in bibliography.
Appendices. All the researches follow the same format. Appendices includes the forms, questionnaires, and the likes. Book 1 and 2 have 7 appendices, while Book 3 has 6, all represented by ABCs.
To conclude, we observe that Book 1 is different from Books 2 and 3. and most part and format of the research report because it was from a different batch. Book 1 is from batch October 2011, while books 2 and 3 are from batch October 2015.